Oki Nistuni Danagu Naituisa Ukasum. My name is Tim Fox. I'm originally from the Blood Reserve, but I live and work in Calgary for the Calgary Foundation as Director of Indigenous Relations. Reconciliation is about a process, and I was recently in Klawakuyak territory, Tofino, BC, doing a 3-day workshop where one of the elders there was talking about a story. And the story that Levi was telling us was he was at a conference one time. He was among a lot of these professionals, and he didn't feel like he belonged there. And he voiced that at one point in the conference. He said, I feel like I'm surrounded by all these smart people. I don't feel like I'm smart enough to be here. And there was this other elder, a female elder, who pulled him aside. And she had a conversation with him, and she said, Levi, you are smart. Don't ever forget that you're smart, and you're going to become smarter. But no matter how smart you get, you're never going to be as smart as the land. And she said, but if you start to have a relationship with the land, then you can be as smart as the land. But just know that you're never going to be smarter than the land. And so when I heard that story from Levi, I started to think about where I was at and the work that I was doing around reconciliation, and kind of dawned on me that when we think about reconciliation, we're not going to all of a sudden realize one day we're reconciled. And that's not what the point of this work is. I think the point of this work is trying to get society and people of different sectors to realize that it's about living within the process of reconciliation. That you have to really embrace this process and know that even though it seems like Indigenous people are leading this work right now, that it's not the responsibility of Indigenous people to come up with solutions, but it's a collective responsibility. And that everyone, Indigenous and non-Indigenous, plays a role in what reconciliation looks like for this country. We're still in this healing phase, and we're still in this truth-telling phase of the reconciliation process. And I don't think that I do this work for that significant change that we need to see. I do this work for the benefit of my daughter who's 7, so of those future generations, and my nieces and my nephews. I feel like it's that generation, this younger generation, who's going to be left with the challenge of what reconciliation looks like. But we're doing a lot of the truth-telling and healing work. That's the challenge that this generation is faced with right now when it comes to reconciliation.